Before I opened up the Gout Code on my ebook reader, I had to ask myself a question. Is this really going to be something that actually teaches realistic gout relief at home? I mean, I'm not a superhuman. I have, or rather, had, gout. I needed a guide that recognized that and empathized with my less than ideal habits which all people outside of the movies have. I came into the whole idea of gout relief at home from a funny position. My doctor flat out told me that the best way to solve the painful swelling around the joints of my fingers was to just plain be healthier. Yeah, my doctor is kind of blunt. Personally, I couldn't even clasp my hands into a fist without having a terrible, borderline arm paralysis. From the fingers down through the arms, the pain locked my arms into place. Recognizing this, my doc was at least nice enough to prescribe me some medications. But just as the Gout Code states, medications are a short-term solution. What was I going to do? Stay on them my whole life? From the first paragraph, the book resonated with my own thoughts. I was sold on the Gout Code philosophy, which was essentially identifying the fact that gout was simply the result of a waste product buildup in the body, a waste product that my own body had been previously dealing with effectively for decades. The Gout Code aims at restoring this function in the body. It is a highly pragmatic way to deal with the problems of gout in a fast, efficient way. The best relief is the one you can sustain. It's unfortunate that so few guides acknowledge this, but the Gout Code is an exception. Rather than masking the symptoms, it deals with the underlying imbalance, and the goal is a permanent gout removal. And not temporary relief. I was also greatly relieved to find that the Gout Code is not some restrictive diet. Because, you have taste buds. And they get very upset if you ignore them for some hospital diet. With the Gout Code, you can still enjoy taste foods and drinks. Thankfully, the Gout Code will also refrain from telling you to do some exhaustive exercises or train like you're running a marathon. In fact, doing everything the Gout Code recommends will take no more than a few minutes of your day, and you'll get to experience dramatic fast relief from the debilitating pain, and you'll be on your way to total gout freedom in 7 days or less. Did I mention all the other improvements? After incorporating the Okinawan secrets in the guide, I also noticed that I was feeling better and more energetic than I had in a long time. It is no wonder that the Chinese have for years referred to Okinawa as the land of immortals. Now that is not the main focus of the guide, but it just so happens that to reverse gout, rebalance your body and take it back to the state it naturally is during your youth, when all its processes, including uric acid excretion, were working as they should be. Final thoughts. Gout removal needs to be done in a realistic way that Americans will actually follow. Somewhere between 3 to 8 million of us are hampered by this terrible illness because we've more or less succumbed to short-term prescription medications. Other gout sufferers fall off of overly restricted diet plans handed down by unrealistic nutritionists. It turns out that there's a better way now. The Gout Code doesn't make either of those mistakes. It's a guide based on ancient Okinawa secrets that you can actually follow to get rid of the swelling and pain, enjoy more energy, and just plain get your life back. It does what it says and receives my wholehearted recommendation. If you have gout, do yourself a favor and get this guide. Click the link in description to learn more about the Gout Code.